The Greeroy Vale, as the Distant Worlds Expedition calls it. I like to think of it as the Raspberry Ripple Nebula.
Turjan, you have a checkered history with nebulae. Are you sure you want to go in there?
Don't worry, Cass. Waypoint 18 isn't actually inside the nebula. And besides, I'm past all that. If any one of you mentions licking ice off the windows again, I'll turn you all off. Okay?
Ooh, Turjan, you are a mean man. Cass saved you from space madness, and that's how you repay us?
Cassandra, I know there are technically two of you in there, but could you try and use just one voice? This dual personality thing is freaking me out. It's a bit of a Gollum thing.
A Gollum thing?
It's from a story in ancient Earth mythology. It's not important. The point is, every time you use two voices, I keep thinking you're going to start saying space zombies and try to eat my brain or something.
Okie doke. We'll try to keep the space zombie thing to a minimum then.
Yeah, right. I can see that happening. Okay, here we are then. What's the details on this place, Cass?
The waypoint designation is the Greeroy Vale, and the landing site
has been given the name Camp Amundsen.
Waypoint 18. Who'd have thought we'd have made it out this far, eh? How long is it we've been out here anyway, Cass?
Forever, Turjan.
Ha, very funny.
Actually, the Distant Worlds expedition is now into its 53rd day.
53 days, wow. Right, let's park. I want to get some perspective on this. Well, here's some perspective to start with. That is one big ship. You know, these meetups never cease to amaze me. Look at that, a lot of familiar faces here. Oh, look at that. Some new faces too. He must have been really pushing it to catch up with this bunch of nutters. Well done. I bet he's got a handle on perspective and distances now. Right, back to the ship, Savi. It's time for Cass to crunch some numbers. Cass, how far is waypoint 18 from Earth?
38,194 light years, Commander.
Wow, that's some hike. We must be nearly at Beagle Point now then, yes?
No, not exactly.
What do you mean, not exactly? I mean, we're a bloody long way from Earth. How much further can it be?
27,975 light years, Commander.
Operation. So it's nearly as bloody far as it is back to Earth then?
10,219 light years, slightly less bloody far, Commander.
Oh really? That makes me feel so much better.
Whoa, hold up there, Turjan. You were the one banging on about perspective a moment ago, yeah?
Yes, I guess I was. Ah well, maybe I don't want that perspective after all. Well, I suppose we'd better get going then.
Turjan, that looks like another potato world. Are you sure you want to land there?
Of course I do. I mean, look at it. It's all freaky and misshapen and has that glowing bit on one side with the impact crater and I can't actually seem to catch up with it. Cass, what's its orbital period?
1 day.
1 day? That's mental.
I've been able to calculate its speed, Commander. And it's a doozy.
Oh, this should be good. Let's have it then.
That little planet is racing around its star at 22% of the speed of light.
What?
Want a bit more perspective, Turjan?
Yeah, go on, why not?
If you were to get ahead of it and stop the ship, the planet would race into you with a force 3 times greater than a meteor impact on Earth.
Wow, that's pretty cool actually. Where are you getting all this information from, Cass?
We're using Andra's programming to calculate all these shiny facts. It puts the galaxy in a new and swanky perspective. Wouldn't you say, Commander?
Well, I guess there is something to be said for having dual personality after all then.
Damn straight.
Okay, ladies, that's enough of that. Oh wow, check out that impact crater. Look at the fumes coming off it. Man, it must be roasting down there.
The planet is tidally locked and this impact crater is on the permanently sunlit side. I bet if you were being slapped in the face every day you'd be fuming too. And you'd probably try to run away.
Just like that planet is trying to do.
Well, now you're actually making me feel kind of sorry for the poor thing. Hey, I mean, you were the one the other day that was talking about potato worlds not being alive, and now here you are personifying this little planet. What's the deal, Cass?
Perspective, Turjan. It's all about the perspective, innit?
Aye, so it would seem.
The surface temperature is just about hot enough to melt silver. Seriously, Turjan, don't faff about out there for long.
Cass, I'm not actually made from silver, you know.
I know, but there's still no need for any unnecessary shenanigans, eh?
Okay then, we'll be sure to keep the shenanigans down to only the necessary ones.
It should be arsenic, niobium, polonium, and yttrium, because that's alphabetical order.
No, it should be arsenic, yttrium, niobium, and polonium, because that's listing them by their atomic numbers.
Uh-oh, what was that noise? Oh dear, that was an explosion. Turjan? Are you alright?
Think so. Took a bit of a bump there. How about you, Savvy?
No, I'm bloody not okay at all, damn it.
Ah, bugger. Let's see here. Oh, you've got a cracked axle. That's gonna take some fixing.
Oh well, I could do with a holiday anyway, boss.
Poor Salvi. There is something funny there, though, Cass. You know you were talking about melting point of silver?
Yes, Commander.
Well, the thing we bumped into down there. Any guesses what it was?
Surely not.
Yep, it was a lump of half-melted silver.
What a bugger.
Ah, the irony.
Or silvery.
Yes, that too. Right, on to waypoint 19 then.
Well, Turjan,
Well, what?
aren't you going to moan about how far away from Earth we are this time?
Nope.
No?
No. Our recent experiences have reconciled me to that now. You see, it's all a
matter of perspective, Turjan.
Hey, I was going to say that. Yes, a matter of perspective.
Well, that's nice and all, but how is perspective going to fix my bloody axle, you plonker?